Grin, we might need your drugs after you kissed us and gave us your illness. Unsanitary. It just goes crazy. I had trouble getting getting to sleep that night, so the next morning finds me exceptionally groggy. I briefly consider skipping class, but remind myself that I was supposed to be a stronger person now. Oh, I mean, a little here and there ain't gonna hurt. I get up like a good boy and put on my uniform. Then I make my way to the main school building without eating breakfast. See, that's also not gonna help. You fucking skipping breakfast? What kind of monster are you? I sit in my seat in classroom 3-3, waving a greeting to Misha and Shizune like I do every single morning, and let the day wash over me. Well, that was fast. The afternoon classes were always longer than those in the morning. This is true regardless of whether I count it by minute or by the number of doodles drawn in my notebooks. Today I'm especially distracted as I keep thinking about Rin. I know I am. Did I manage to properly tell her that I want to get better? Did she understand a word of what I was saying? I think about the kiss we shared and what it means. She was so out of her mind, maybe it means nothing. Or maybe it allowed her to do that. But we've been getting closer lately. What does that mean? I think about Rin more and more nowadays. I wonder if she thinks about me. I wonder if she's not just thinking about being the sky. The ringing of bells makes me flinch, and then I realize that I haven't been paying attention during the latter half of the class at all. I look at the assortment of sketches traveling up and down the margins of notebook. The only thing I got done in the last hour. Feeling vaguely disappointed in myself, I pack up and get to the hallway. I thought, oh God, she's literally waiting for me. I thought I was gonna look up from the notebook with this crazily drawn fucking shits that I did in the notebook, and someone's gonna be like, oh God, hey, nose. Someone's gonna be like, hey, that's pretty good, you know. Rin is standing right outside the door, her presence stopping me in my tracks as soon as I spot her. Her posture is relaxed as always, but I suddenly feel like I just ate a crowbar. Oh, how's that feel? I'm having a hard time meeting her gaze. I read that right. I ate a crowbar. All right. I mean, I've never really ate a crowbar before. I don't know how that would feel other than, I guess you'd feel heavy. She doesn't seem to have any trouble looking at me, but those dark eyes are making me feel flustered for no real reason. It's hard to look straight at her, so I turn my face a little. I don't know what one should say in this kind of situation. Then again, I rarely know what to say to Rin in any given situation. Hi. Hello. I try to get rid of the awkwardness in my voice and invoke a more natural way of speaking. I suddenly worry about where I should put my hands. What do you mean? It feels like they're in the way somehow. What are you talking about? Just fucking put them where you usually do. My hands are usually at my sides. How are you feeling? You were pretty out of it yesterday. I'm okay. What do you mean yesterday? What? You don't remember? She tilts her head to the side like a bird looking somewhat confused. That's definitely a confused face. Remember what? I have a bad memory. About yesterday. Oh, God damn it. What about yesterday? I swear to God. I came to see you and, you know. I don't remember that kind of thing happening. God damn it. The drugs. The drugs and the sickness. She really doesn't remember, huh? I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel disheartened all the same. I remember that I promised to show you in one place, though. Did that happen for real? Maybe I just think that I remember that I really don't. Oh my, wait. I think my brain just exploded there because Rin, but no, that was real too. Definitely real. Okay, so do you want to go now? Yeah. Well, sure, why not? Is it far? It's not. Alright. Together we walk downstairs and then outside. The usual summer day, whirring cicadas and all greets us. It's immensely hot. And without the air conditioning the classrooms offer, I start sweating immediately. Me going outside. We start along the tree-lined pathway that leads towards the dorms. The cherry trees offer shade, with the sunlight blinking through the holes in the canopy. The light creates a chaotic pattern of shadows, dappled with bright places where the beams hit the pavement. Rin's eyes are wandering in every direction but mine. I get the feeling that it's intentional. It's fine. Love how this is what she remembers. She leads me back to the gate once again, taking us through it and into the forest beyond. As before, the dropping temperature and the drastically reduced levels of light make it feel like the forest is swallowing us into its cavernous belly. I don't want to die. We head uphill along the same path as last time, snaking around trees, boulders, over roots and rocks, past wild undergrowth, birds singing somewhere in the woods, soloists for the humming background music of the tree tops. What the hell's a tree trop? Tree top. Thank you, brain. No problem. We go past clearing with the big maple that is now called the worry tree. Rin, I know this. The climb steepens, then becomes easier again. Okay, we are going past it. I have to stop a few times to catch my breath, then hurry after Rin, who doesn't stop to wait for me. Soon I'm out of breath again. Huh. Are we, like, actually out of the forest? Suddenly the trees end, and we emerge from the forest. The boundary of the woods is sharp and abrupt, as though a line had been drawn to mark it. The hill continues to climb up a little further ahead, but from here to the top, it's a rocky meadow. Patches of grass and small bushes that look like they're growing straight from the rock. Oh! We reach the highest point, with the forest behind us and the view to every direction opening in front of our eyes. The city lies far below and away, lazily reveling in the quiet afternoon mood. Imagine just relaxing here. You can see it pretty far from here, and the vista's beautiful. I wonder how high up we are. Don't think about it. I breathe the fresh air and feel my heart rate slowly going back down. Okay. Whew. Don't want it to go crazy now. I think I might have overdone it a bit. A higher pulse is dangerous for me. I'm feeling fine right now, though. The wind picks up, ruffling my hair and causing the trees below us to sway. It makes the grass undulate in waves as the breeze sweeps across the hilltop. Sun shines from the open skies upon us, a few clouds passing by to shadow it. What was painful heat before is now gentle warmth. I almost read gentle wrath. What does that mean? I take a good look around. The hilltop is pretty in the way nature often is. Unplanned harmony found in the natural arrangement of things. The most striking feature is the abundance of the small yellow flowers. Well, they like the dandelions, you know? That's like one of the only few flowers names that I actually know. They're literally everywhere in the small meadow. I can't help commenting on it. Wow, that's a lot of flowers. Yeah, do you know this kind? They will fly away. Yeah, dandelions. Haha, I was right. There's not that many of them at the school because they cut the grass so often. Nobody cuts grass up here. No one's gonna come up here to cut the grass. The fragile-looking flowers will soon turn white and fluffy like cotton, and the wind will carry their seeds away. See? I like them, because then they go blue, and then you'd be like, you know. What's wrong with me? I crouched down to look at one tiny yellow flower, silently basking in the sunlight. There's not a hint of white yet, so it's still waiting for its time to be fully fulfilled. I brush my fingers against the delicate yellow petals. Feel the soft texture in my fingertips. It feels nostalgic somehow. I hear Rin approaching from behind and stand back up to face her. Why do you look upset? She has a weird look on her face. Is something on your mind? I don't know. It's just, what? Oh my god, she is going crazy. What the fuck is going, Rin? Rin? Is this all in one sentence? I don't think there's periods in here. Okay. Is she like talking fast? Oh my god. You just look so sad all the time and become upset so easily, and it makes me confused, and I really don't remember much about yesterday except that you came to my room, and that's why. It must be because of me. So if it's because of me, I think that I know why. It's because people don't really like talking to me, and you might be the same, and that would be sad. I know the people and talking about others than Emmy. I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. To always say that I'm strange and that I talk strange things. So I thought I'd try not to say strange things, but just that just makes me think more and new, strange and colorful. That was not the good word, but maybe you understand anyway. And odd things. So if I want to say something, I don't really know, and then the words are not the same as the thoughts because something goes wrong on the way out. But it's not like the thoughts are really the thing I should be saying. It's more like the idea of the thought of the feeling of the idea of the feeling of the idea of the feeling. But it's not really any of those either because there's no word for it unless I invent one, which is not really useful. So I've been thinking if doing things is is better than saying so. Maybe because yesterday I took those pills and I was feeling a little strange, I might have done something that I shouldn't. Besides, I don't even know if it would be any better if I just could say the thought that there's no telepathy. That's real telepathy, isn't there? I think it'd be terrible and useful at the same time, but right now I wouldn't mind because misunderstanding is so easy, but understanding is not. And I thought holy shit. Rin, calm down. Jesus Christ, woman. I grasp her shoulder and squeeze hard to make her stop. I don't have the capacity to take all that in at once. Rin shuts up instantly. Take a breath. How do you say all that in one breath? Jesus Christ. I'm not upset. Why would I be? I'm just a little confused, but it's alright. I wonder if I was making a face she doesn't like again. I guess I've been thinking about yesterday all the time. Maybe I looked kind of weird. I wish I had a mirror with me at all times. No need to get it all said at once. I'll listen, even if you talk slower. It just came out. Sorry, I'm okay now. I just wanted to say something. I didn't mean that much. Why you? It's weird, isn't it? She looks at me with a surprisingly timid expression. One that I haven't seen before. I can't help but laugh a little. Yeah, it's weird. You are a pretty weird person. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's fucking true! Fucking true! Thanks for being worried about me. But I'm gonna get better. I told you that yesterday, but I guess you don't remember that either. I don't. I wonder what else I forgot. Hopefully it's nothing important like my own name. That'd be terrible. Well, for starters, you kissed me. I did? Yeah, you did. On the lips. I try to sound as matter of fact as I can, but I worry that I might be blushing again. Did you kick me? No. Why would I do that? Then it's all good, right? It's okay, right? I didn't forget my name. Yeah, it's okay. I wish I was more suave so I could come up with a better follow-up to that. That's what I'm saying. Hisao ain't suave. That nothing comes to mind. It's a good thing that Rin has more to say. It makes me feel relief somehow. I think I should say sorry. I'm really bad with people. Some things are hard to understand, like jellyfish. Do you understand jellyfish? You know what? I guess not. People are like jellyfish to me. I don't understand. Okay, now it's her turn to make a face I don't really like seeing. No, stop. I've never really had friends. Bruh! What about me? I mean, me, Emmy. I kind of like the me option more. I don't know, man. What are you guys thinking? I like you guys. What about me? Nah, I'm your friend for one. I mean, think about it. We already talked a lot to each other, and we've gotten upset at each other and then forgiven each other for it. That's what they call friendship. It's really nice of you to say that. Ah! I've always been able to tell everything to pencils and paints and paper. They are my best friends. It's harder with people. I have to use words. That's hard for me. Dude, relatable. Yeah, I know. You told me about how you forget. Rin nods at me wordlessly, and I dare to attempt showing her a little encouraging smile. I hope I do it properly. She doesn't reply in any way. I feel really glad. The distance Rin puts between herself and everything else has made me feel really uneasy ever since I met her. If we become real friends, I'm sure I can understand her more. I say we are true friends. I'm sure that this way we can close the gap of understanding between us. My thoughts don't transmit to Rin. She seems lost in deep thought, wandering amidst the sea of yellow flowers, covering the grassy hilltop. It's just as well. God, I hope I made the right choice. I mean, I feel like both of those choices would have been fine, to be honest. Like me or Emmy. I mean, I don't know. Time passes. The breeze makes the taller grass sway gently in time with the wind. Rin hums a little song to herself so quietly that I can't tell what it is, if it's even anything at all. A stronger gust sweeps over the hilltop, and the sound of the trees and the wind buries the song away. I check my watch, more out of habit than anything else. It's 4:30 right now on this Saturday afternoon. Rin looks into the distant horizon with an odd, blank stare of hers, as if she were looking at nothing at all. Her pupils are dark and quiet like a pair of deep, still ponds. I think I'm gonna quit the art club, you son of a bitch. I realized it when we had that argument last week. It was a good thing I tried it, but it's not really my thing, you know? I had more fun getting to know you more than actually doing the art stuff in there. But I want to stay as your friend. Would that be alright? Sure. It was getting pretty creepy anyway with you staring at me all the time. Listen! Her comment makes me fluster immediately, but I manage a reply. Sorry about that. I mean, what else do you say when... It's okay. I'm used to it. You're not the first person who likes seeing me paint. Are you going to do some other thing? I don't know. Probably not. You are going to become better, right? Yeah, sure. Me too, you know. I'm going to talk to that friend of the teacher and ask her to put my stuff in her place and work hard to get all that done. Hey! I decided that now, you know. But I think I knew it all along. I've had this feeling for a long time now that I'm going to change. Even if I hate it and don't want it, even if I wanted to, I would change. Like I am not enough the way I am. I think this could be a good way to do it because it's like a straight line. Like I've learned the things in my life so far just for this. It's just art, and it's the only thing I really know. I know what I'm going to do, so it's good. I'm not afraid at all. Hooray! I feel like I always do. Is that weird? No, it's not weird at all. Oh, okay, I guess I'll fade out into existence. I close my eyes and give in to the irritable sensation that has been growing inside me all week long. Uh-oh. I float up toward the surface of my own life. Oh no, I'm ascending. The pressure of being underwater slowly diminishes. The weightless sensation becomes stronger. I break the surface of the water, lifting my head into the sunlight and inhale deeply, breathing in fresh air as if it were for the first time in a long while. Oh God, she's closer. My lungs fill with oxygen, and I open my eyes to see Rin's peaceful, determined face. Yeah, I feel like that went really well. We walk down the slope carefully and slowly to avoid falling down. Rin in the lead and me a few steps behind because I'm a big loser. Rin surely can do this. Even if she can't, she's going to pull through. I'm sure that I could keep my head above water too from now on. The sun sets behind our backs, setting the world ablaze in its orange glow. I keep watching the back of the red-headed girl descending the path a few steps ahead of me. If it's only this much, this distance between us is definitely within my reach. Oh! Oh? No. Okay, I guess I made the distance. I guess I made the right choice, maybe? I don't know. We're progressing. We're Act 3 now. That's good, right? That usually means I'm doing good. Oh God. What? I asked you a question, Nakai. Jesus Christ. I shake my head to fend off almost said the dastardliness. What? What does that even mean? Sometimes my brain, I'll never understand it. It's like an enigma all on its own. I shake my head to fend off the dazedness. The teacher's looking at me, as is everyone else in the class. Oh God. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's the distance between... Never mind. Different question. Why are you here in this class? To learn physics? Yes, well, no. Well, that's not the answer I wanted to hear. To acquire knowledge is the secondary reason for you being in this school. What? The primary one is to learn the rules of society, the norms and ethics that govern your everyday life. I thought that was the secondary. I thought you go to school to learn and be social, but the social is, I get... You know what? I guess it depends on your priorities. You don't come to school for the classes. You come to interact with the other people there. Your classmates who are your equals and the teachers who are your superiors. You learn to form social contracts. Contact, not persona. And maintain them. In other words, how to be a part of society. The school itself is a microcosm of the entire society. Locke was the one who realized that, you know. School's not just a place for learning. And of all the kids your age, you guys should know that better than anyone else. He pauses for a moment and lets his eyes sweep over the classroom to see if the message sunk in. At the very least, it shut everyone up and got them to focus on him, captivated either by his voice or the sudden change of topic from physics to the philosophizing of education. However, my class, as you aptly put, our place for learning about physics. He points at me with a piece of chalk he's holding. So no sleeping in class. Got it, Nakai? Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Dude, that would catch the attention of everyone because everyone would be like, ooh, guy's getting in trouble. He's getting talked at, you know. From the corner of my eye, I catch Shizune's scowl and Misha's barely contained giggle. Oh yeah, I imagine Misha's having a hard time not laughing. I sink deeper into my seat. After classes end, I'm the last one to leave the classroom. I close the door behind me and quietly make my way to the art room. Hi, Rin. Club time passes in relative peace and quiet. I sit in my usual seat next to Rin, but she doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood. Oh, it's Rin. She's even more distant than usual. What do you mean, Rin? No, stop. Today we are going to draw still life and get to choose from either a vase full of fake flowers or an arrangement of rocks, sticks, and canvas. I don't know which one I'd rather do. The teacher encourages us to gather around the preferred motif, emphasizing perspective, texture, and lighting as the key points of this exercise. I look at Rin to see if she prefers one of the subjects over the other, but she just tilts her head, signifying nothing. The club members quickly shovel their chairs around the classroom to get closer to either the vase or the clutter. Rin and I both picked the flower vase. That was probably the one I was going to go for. Sounds easier to manage. But only one of us seems to do any work. She's ignoring Nomiya's assignment just like she suddenly started ignoring me. And has begun doodling something idly with her foot, not really even looking at what she's drawing. I try to catch her gaze, but she's looking out the window. It's making me uneasy. Rin almost looks like she's asleep with the way she's leaning back against the chair with her legs resting easily on the desk. She's now completely given up on the drawing. The more I try to relax, ignore her, and just be myself, it feels like I should ask if something's wrong. Rin! I thought Rin! Oh no, please don't. He's on screen. You know what that means. After club activities are over and others have filed out, Rin gets up from her seat and marches over to Nomiya with unusual determination. She was getting ready. I will do it. Nomiya, who was humming to himself while sorting a box of pencils by hardness. What? Turns around with a mixed expression of friendliness and incomprehension on his face. What will you do, my girl? The gallery person. I could talk without person. At least yesterday I thought I could. Oh my god, Rin. And today too. Okay. I think I want to try it. I'm going to go all the way. The widest smile I've ever seen on a person's face lights up the teacher's features. He is literally almost beaming. Okay, wonderful. I know that said oh. I had almost lost hope. Such a hard-headed girl you are. But I knew that sooner or later you'd understand as well. And me, I will call my good friend Sayonji and arrange a meeting. You'll need to show her your work and so she can estimate it. I've told her about you, but obviously you should talk face to face. I hate when he does what that tongue do. No, I don't want to ask that question. This is so exciting, isn't it? Nomiya's talking more to himself than to us, and walking circles around his desk, waving his hands around wildly all the while. He is going crazy. He picks up his cell phone from the breast pocket of his jacket and flips it open with a stylish movement, starting to look for the number to call. While he searches, he notices me staring and gives me a beaming thumbs up. I shrug back at him, doing my best not to look smug. Nomiya finds the number and makes the call, turning away from us and lowering his voice once it goes through. I don't think that's gonna help, even so I can hear his excited tone. The call doesn't last long. Fabulous! Say is that Sai, yeah. Cause Sion, god damn it. Sai is at the gallery right now, and she said we could stop right away if that's fine. This is most excellent. Do you have some kind of portfolio to show, Rin? Do you, like, have you prepared something like that? Or she just shakes her head at the question. Never fear. I've taken some photos of your paintings. We could bring those and maybe a couple originals with us. Those will be quite sufficient for now. I guess. Like, just stack them up, bring them with us. There should be some recent ones around here in the back, right? Okay. He pulls out a folder full of photos out of his desk drawer, then charges toward the back where there's a small storage room and extra cabinets for all the materials and tools the art classes and club use. What if, like, there's, like, all the other art club students, like, shits that they made, but he's, like, throwing them away, like, no, this isn't it. Just looking for Rin's. He soon finds what he's looking for and crudely wraps 2 of Rin's paintings in some brown packaging paper. Couldn't have used something better, huh? Nakai, would you carry these to my car? Am I going? I don't... I pick up the 2 oil paintings. They aren't heavy, but they do make navigation somewhat cumbersome as I follow Nomiya and Rin to the parking lot. Oh, it's awkward to carry. I gotcha. Nomiya has a pretty nice car. Not something I'd expect a high school teacher to drive. I wonder what kind of salaries they earn at Yamaku. Let's not even talk about it. Maybe he's just bad with money and spent all his goddamn money on a fucking fancy car that he didn't need. The canvases are stuffed in the trunk, where they barely just fit. At the teacher's over-enthusiastic prompting, I get in the car along with him. I guess I'm going. Rin answers my questioning stare with a confirming nod and a nonchalant shrug. I guess I become sort of an assistant for her now. Friend to assistant. Wait. Nomiya doesn't go light on the pedal. Oh my god. The smooth ride just takes about 10 minutes to bring us to the city center, where we pull into a tiny parking lot and get out of the car. I pick up the paintings again, looking around. It's just like any city in Japan, really. Same style buildings, people hurrying there and here and everywhere. Office workers sweating in their suits in the summer heat. Wide tree-lined streets aren't something you see everywhere, though. Maybe they are the city's specialty. What, you mean like having actual trees? It definitely has the feel of a city, which I thought I had already forgotten. I feel immediately comfortable walking around. Yeah, city boy! I haven't actually been here before. No? Well, in that case, it's about time. It's a great city. Lots of wonderful folk around here. And more important of all, it's vibrant cultural life. Sai's place is just around the corner. Are they gonna have a what do they call them? A Sprite? What's that? 20-second corner. After turning around 3 more corners, oh hey, Nomiya stops in front of the door. There's a big nameplate in red with big red letters over it. 20-second corner. Is this really the 20-second corner? Of what? That's bothering me too. I mean, where to start counting and which way do we count? Dude, that is something that I would have asked immediately. Rin gets worked up over the strangest things. Unlike me, Nomiya ignores her and completely pushes the door, or ignores her completely and just pushes the door open. Hello? It's almost like a barber shop. Like, I don't know, not... like, God damn it. You know what I'm talking about. The gallery is very clean looking, and the air conditioning makes it cool and very comfortable. Oh. He just strolls in. It's like you just... you cool down so much. The white walls and big windows facing onto the busy street make the whole place feel airy and bright. There's nobody around whom I can see, however. Most of the floor space is empty, with only a few large tables and a counter for furniture. There are paintings too, of course. A poster advertises an exhibit for an artist I've never heard of. This isn't Rin. Most of his works seem to be portraits of landscapes done in a more traditional style than Rin's abstraction. Oh, hi. Are you the one we're supposed to be talking to here? Or, you know... Summoned by the bell on the door, the lady looks maybe around Nomiya's age. You can tell from the bloop. She's dressed in dressed in a sharp suit. Her straight dark hair in a perfect ponytail behind her head. A pair of flashy, expensive-looking glasses frame her eyes. On second glance, I'm not sure of her age anymore. She looks old, and yet not actually old. Listen, this is anime. No one... You're either, like, young looking or you're really old. like one of those lollies you see. I'm 20, you know. Sai, hello. She clearly recognizes the teacher, greeting him warmly. Oh, there you are, Shinichi. And so quickly. I take it that these two are your students? Indeed! Let me introduce you. This is Ren. Oh no. No! Kylo Ren! This is Rin Tezuka, the one I spoke to you about. And the healthy-looking lad over there is Hisao Nakai. I'm not actually healthy. My heart's about to explode at any given moment, but you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to go into details about it. She takes a long, hard look at both of us, especially Rin. It feels like we're being evaluated, that a worth of some abstract kind is being calculated on us, or for us. Her eyes linger on a long time on Rin. Her eyes... on her eyes, her empty sleeves tied in knots, her posture. Sai takes her first impression of Rin with an intensity I've not seen used for anyone else before. It's like you're just standing there sweating profusely. Once finished, she smiles amicably. Pleased to meet you both. My name is Sai Saionji, and I'm the owner of this gallery. Could I offer you some tea? I'd prefer... Do you have, like, a brisk iced tea or something? Actually, I haven't had drink that in a while. Oh, no, thank you. We're fine. Let's get down to business. I lay the paintings on the tabletop to give the gallery owner a better view, and Nomiya pulls out his folder of photos. The old lady studies Rin's works carefully, absentmindedly brushing her cheek with her fingers while letting her gaze sweep over the paintings. Her eyes remind me of a bird of prey of some sort. How can I exploit this young artist? That's what I'm thinking, dude. They're so sharp and somehow very calculating. She takes her time going through the paintings in order without uttering a single word. Even the teacher looks very nervous. Oh, God. He tries to point out certain details and other things about Rin's work, but it seems like she's not listening. I bet you she is. While Nomiya and I keep looking at Sai, trying to look for some hint of a reaction on the gallery owner's face, Rin lets her gaze wander around the gallery space. Suddenly, she pipes up. Rin, is this really the 22nd corner? Rin. Sai raises her gaze from the paintings to look at Rin, but doesn't answer. It's probably for the best. She takes stock of Rin's slouchy posture and her dreamy eyes that are again moving restlessly about. The way Rin seems to be detached from the situation is supposed to be very important. That's supposed to be very important for her annoys me just a little. I'm practically holding my breath here. It's fine. The art will speak for itself. That's what I would think. After Sai has gone through all of Nomiya's photos and inspected the 2 oil paintings I hauled here, she goes through all the material again, this time at a quicker pace. Finally, she gives her verdict. I like it. Though if you don't mind me saying, you're still a bit immature. Searching for your own direction, perhaps? What are you trying to say? Huh? You want to go? She picks up one of the photos. Still, just look at this. I just can't take my eyes off it. Like a little kitten playing around. That's what your art makes me feel like, young lady. Thank you, I think. And nobody's ever said that before, I think. That's all that Rin has to say. Something about what the gallery owner says and how she says it makes it sound patronizing to me. But I hold my tongue. Maybe this is just how art gallery people talk. I don't know. How couldn't you anyway? I don't know what he was doing. What a wonderful imagination, though, isn't it? I've always said that Tezuka has a great eye for composition and color harmony. And technique. Remember, all these are done with her feet. Yeah, I can't forget to mention that, though I'm pretty sure she could probably figure that out based on Rin's appearance. Of course, we need to put some of the simpler ones on display, too. For the lay people, right, Sai? Who the fuck? The teacher snorts derisively. You know how those Philistines are. What do they understand about real art? They just be at a loss with the abstractions and themes here. God, I'm spitting all over the place because I'm fucking can't stop talking like him. But it'll generate more publicity. And that's good, isn't it? Sai smiles gently at Nomiya's remark and turns back to the paintings. I wonder. To tell you the truth, I just don't know if all this is it makes an exhibition. Even if I like it, I don't get the feel of a theme, of cohesion. It's abstract. That's the theme. Fuck you. Man, I'm getting so aggressive. There is no oeuvre. And really, who would expect such from a young artist like Kitten here? Don't. Oh, no. It's definitely doable. Especially if we get a few new pieces and touch up the old ones. Oh, now they're gonna force her into paint. But, like, I don't know. Maybe she won't be able to put her full heart into it. I don't mind painting more. I'll do anything. It's a bit of a stretch. Oh, trust me. I wouldn't have come to you if I didn't believe Tezuka was ready. You can see it too, can't you? I know exactly what her kind is capable of. When you mean her kind. And you know, too. Those words give the gallery lady a pause. A hollow, bottomless look takes over her eyes for a moment, as if she were looking through, or maybe past Nomiya. She says nothing, but her mouth becomes a tight, flat line, as if stretched. Finally, the moment passes. Is that what you're saying? That is what I'm saying. Sai sighs and takes a few steps, walking in circles as if to help organize her thoughts. She takes another look at a photo of the painting she particularly liked, the one that made her call Rin a kitten. God, it's just weird. She places her hand over her mouth, lost for words. After a few moments, she shakes her head. I don't know what to say. After seeing you, dear, and these paintings of yours, would you excuse us for a moment? I want to talk to your teacher in private a bit. Okay, bye. Sai draws the art teachers aside, and they talk in hushed tones for a while. I can't hear what they're saying, but over her shoulder, I can see the lines around the corners of her mouth tighten as she motions with her hands in time with her words. We can exploit this girl. The expression on her face is... What kind of expression is it? I couldn't say. Once they're done discussing whatever they needed to discuss, they give one another a serious look. I feel something that goes beyond mere words is transpiring here. They walk back to us. Sai looks seriously at Rin, her left hand reaching as if instinctively toward a pack of cigarettes that's lying on the table. She picks the pack up and extracts one, looks at it absentmindedly as if only now realizing she did so, and puts it back. The fuck? Finally, she locks eyes with Rin, evaluating her once more. All right, little kitten. I'm going to believe you. I will display your paintings here, but from what I can see, that is not enough. You don't really have a cohesive theme, and you don't have enough of the good stuff. What's the good stuff mean? Fuck you. I'm so mad. You're going to have to work hard to actually get something that we could put on exhibit here. I know. It's a good thing my gallery is so small, no? Rin already spends pretty much every free waking moment of her existence painting. How is it possible to work any harder? She'd have to skip classes to do more than she already does, and how can anyone work that much? Sorry, I'm supposed to be the assistant, not the voice. Silence falls in the gallery after my words. Sai looks at the art teacher, who is looking contemplatively at a star student. I look at all three of them, confused. It's doable! What do you mean? I mean, the school is special. The board puts great value on such things like this. I'm sure I could arrange some leave for her. Oh no, I don't like this. It's not unprecedented by any means. I'll discuss it with her parents too, but they've been quite supportive. However, it might be a bit of a stretch to get working space for her at the school if she's not actually going to attend classes. I don't like the idea of her just not attending classes. Actually, I was thinking about this before. Do you use the place upstairs for anything? No, I don't. I haven't since the incident. What? It's more like a landfill than an Altair. Oh my god, why'd I say that? Well, upstairs. I own a small hotel apartment on the top floor of this building, but it hasn't been used for... Oh goodness, it's been so long, hasn't it? Her eyes leap to Nomiya, who has a strange muted expression on his face. Indeed! Do you think? Even Nomiya, in all his brashness, has trouble coming straight out with the question. Sai, of course, sees through him and throws up her hand, sighing deeply. I guess I can't say no, can I? Very well. I'll lend you the use of that place as well, if needed. It's not like I really use it. Excellent! I knew I could count on you. Don't celebrate yet. It really is a mess, so don't be shocked when you first see it. It's fine. However, you can use it as you see fit. Since it's an Altair, it's not, no, that is not what that is. It already has easels and things like that. You only need your own tools and materials, and to somehow clean it up a bit. It's not habitable, though. So I can't let you live there. I doubt your school or parents would allow that in any case. Okay. However, it's convenient to crash there overnight if necessary. I won't mind. Ha ha ha! Most excellent, isn't it, Tezuka? He enthusiastically pats Rin on the shoulder, laughing in relief and happiness as if all this good fortune landed on him personally. 'Cause it might be. I don't feel comfortable anymore. I don't like this. It's very skeevy to me, especially when they didn't like they talked privately. Why would you need to talk privately? The fuck? God damn it. Sai smiles as well, perhaps more amused by the old teacher's glee than anything else. Oh, dear Shinichi, this really is like back then. Are you sure we haven't bitten off more than we could chew? She looks at Rin, who seems to be oddly subdued despite all this. I hope it will all be worth it, kitten. Oh, God. She holds out her hand as if to shake Rin's, but then you realize she doesn't have arms and quickly moves to pat her on the shoulder. Rin looks back at her silently, her eyes serious and impenetrable like the dark of the night. I don't... Maybe it's just me as a person. Like, if the slightest thing seems sus, I go full ham into the sus, right? Like, I'm just like, I don't like this, man. I just feel like Rin's being exploited. And it makes me uncomfortable. I don't feel good about it, but who knows? Maybe I'm just reading maybe I'm just reading it wrong. I'm like, not like what I'm actually reading. I mean, like the whole situation. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But I don't know. I feel a little sus right now. Maybe that's where another conflict comes in. Dude, don't even with me, game.